Hi, everybody. How are you? Well, I'm good. I'm great. I'm fine. Well, I got a question. Do you guys feel like we are out here by ourselves? Like our generation don't have anyone to look up to besides the people that has already been here and then lived their lives and or dead. Like all we have is to look up to is the people who died or who were in our past. And really, like, that doesn't make any sense to me because how are we going to look up to someone who's not alive? Their past work is their past work, and what they've done is what they've done. And I'm very appreciative and grateful for that because for them, I wouldn't be where I am today. And that President Obama would not be where he is today. And that's a blessing. We have President Obama to look up to, but who else do we really have to look up to? Someone who can really say they understand us. Someone who say, "Oh, I'ma stand up for our generation." Be the leader. Someone who will accomplish things, who has something going for themselves. Someone who's not pregnant and have like three other babies, someone who's not out slinging drugs, someone who's not influencing all of that. Like all of that hype, that's not cool. That's just stuff you hear on the radio. That's just stuff you see on TV. Don't believe all of that hype. Like I don't understand that. Like how do they glamify being ghetto and glamify being a hoe? That doesn't make any sense. Like if you grew up in the 90s, you completely understand where I'm coming from. Like you had so many people to look up to. You had your Queen Latifahs and you had your P Diddy's and you had your Biggies and everybody. But were they really great leaders? You know, in a retrospect, did they really talk to us? Did they really try to help us? Really, I don't really get that. Like they didn't really talk to us. They didn't really understand us because they wasn't from our era. They not from our era. We need people who is from our era who will understand us, who gets us. We're part of a cycle that has not been broken yet. Like people so hush hush about everything, the things that go on in life. Like really, why do we have to be quiet about it? I know you guys remember this. Tell me if you remember this. Your mom or your dad always say, what goes on in our household stay in our household, correct? I know you guys have heard that before. Well, I know I went on two different subjects, but I have so much on my mind because I feel like our generation has not been tapped into. We are the uprise. We are the new generation to bring greater peace to our world. I think we all need to come together and unite and get out there and make our world a better place. Really, it might sound cliche, but it's so true. We make the world go round. People make the world go round. Alongside with God, we make the world go round. And by us sitting on our butts just watching TV and allowing somebody else to project the image that they don't know anything about go on, how can you really sit there and say you like this person when they don't really understand really where you come from? Or if they do understand where you come from, they don't tell you about it and they hide it, or they're very deceitful about the things they do. We need to stand up. Stand up and find our good leaders. Find the people who will help us. Find those young people who will stand up for our generation. I think I'm going to be the first one to say right here, right now, I'm standing up for the Generation X children. We don't have to be X, but we can be extraordinary. Peace.